Jared will be joining me for today's segment. Today is some day of the week, and I think it's the third day of the trip. Is it the third?
I think so.
We are at happy hour. Our traditional boxed wine. We mixed it up this time and got a wine cube in Malbec. It's pretty good. We usually get Boda.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got Malbec tonight and traditional Chex Mix, which is a camping delicacy. Yes. Oh my gosh. So
Melissa was too cheap to buy solo cups, so we got clear cups this time. And she's worried that people are going to see us drinking wine.
See, it says solo.
And you didn't want to spend $2 extra.
Well, this is the smallest pack. It was like 30 cups.
Okay. What did we do today?
We woke up at, I can't remember where we slept last night. We had a fire last night. It was really nice because we didn't have a fire the first night.
McReacher.
Yes.
MacReacher. MacReacher Campground.
State Park.
State Park.
And I sold wood there, and I was really worried because it was all wet, and we had absolutely no problems with it. It was pine. So we had a fire. When did we talk to him? Was that before, after?
Sunset.
Did we have dinner last night? Oh, we went to that seafood place that we were like, meh.
Yeah, it was like a Long John Silver's.
No, it was not.
It was. It was all just fried, weird stuff.
It was a shack, though, with fresh fish. It was not a fast food place.
It was mediocre.
We went to bed. It was probably 8:30, reasonable time.
It gets dark here at like 6.
Yeah, it's like pitch black at 6. So we slept. I didn't see how long I slept last night, but it was probably another 10 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And got up this morning before sunrise because we go to bed so early, and went down to the beach to watch the sunrise, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky, so it was like sunrise is not really going to be much to see without any clouds. And we're walking along the beach, and there's like big rock formations in the ocean where we camped, and I was like, well, that looks weird on that rock, and I was like, oh, something's off there. Sea lions.
Seals.
Seals?
Seals.
You sure they weren't sea lions?
I'm positive they were not.
What's
sea
the
lions.
difference?
Sea lions are giant.
Okay. We'll have to fact check that.
I guarantee you they were seals. They were little white guys.
They're sausages with little flippers.
Oh, I could have stayed there
and
all
little
day.
tails. And one of them saw us, and he swam out towards us, and he looked out of the water and he looked at us, and he'd go down and he'd swim a couple more feet and come up and he'd look at us, and then he'd go down the water. He was keeping his eye on us.
Yeah.
It was really fun. We watched them for probably 20 minutes.
Yeah, I could have done it all day.
Then we packed up camp and headed down the coast.
They were harbor seals. That's what they were called.
Okay. Our first destination today was really Goat Beach, Goat Rock, Goat something. Very picturesque.
We're not doing too good. I'll tell them where we went.
Very picturesque. But we just kind of stopped at all the scenic points, took a picture, kept driving. The next destination was Bodega Beach, which was, again, very picturesque, very pretty. Stop every 5 minutes to take a look. My tour guide for this trip, for the most part, has been this Pacific Coast Highway book. Recommended a seafood place by Bodega Bay. Recommended getting a picnic lunch and then taking it to one of the places to pull out and view scenery. So went to that place, and the menu had the book recommends a crab cake. So I was jonesing for crab cake. You go to the place and there's 7 things on the menu, and crab cakes are only on the weekends. And I was like, oh. So I got on my phone and I found on Yelp another seafood place right next door. Oh, so good.
Much better.
So good.
We had fish tacos and a crab sandwich.
That was split.
Oh,
It was so good. We almost ordered a second crab sandwich just because it was that good.
we could have, and then we could have heated it up on the fire.
Oh, it was so good. So then we continued our drive. No, then I found a hike.
Mm-hmm.
The Bodega Head Trail.
Trailhead.
Something like that. No, because it was like the very point of that peninsula.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
called Bodega Head.
Okay.
And it was a loop around there. Oh, it was fantastic. 2 miles, easy, just like panoramic sea views with the waves crashing.
Mm-hmm.
We were hoping to see some whales. We didn't see any whales. We saw lots of deer today.
Yep.
So then we finished that hike, and then we headed on our way, and it was an hour from there to get to our campground tonight, which is Samuel P. Taylor State Park. And it's a little bit inside of the coast because anything I found reasonable on the coast would have required backpacking to get in, and that just didn't seem like a good use of our time for this trip. So we opted to stay a little more inland, but it's a pretty park.
It's very pretty.
We're
We're in the redwoods.
Redwoods and giant pines, and we'll probably play some rummy tonight. We haven't done that yet. We'll get a shower. We got a shower last night, but mine was cold. So I'll try again tonight, because tomorrow there are no showers. Any other highlights I'm missing today?
No.
Freaking sea lion sausages.
They're seals.
And
Seal sausages.
and
They're really cute. They were like white with black specks on them. And they were only like, what, 60, 70 yards from us?
less than that.
Less than that?
There were 7 or 8 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them were swimming in the water. Some of them were sunbathing. Some of them were like scooching up the rocks. It was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little baby.
Yep. We saw lots of we saw baby deer, baby cows, baby sheep.
Yep.
What else? Like, you're just driving along the coast and it's all farmland. We had no idea that it was just farmland.
Undeveloped farmland.
It's awesome. I like it.
Like the cattle just go to the edge of the cliffs.
Yeah.
And stop. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Today's drive has probably been my favorite driving, for sure.
I think so too.
And I think our like if you added up all the driving we did, it was like under 4 hours today from our campsite. It wasn't bad. We just stopped a lot, which was awesome.
I have no idea what we're doing tomorrow.
We were gonna look at that in a minute.
Oh, okay, cool.
Should we introduce him to Chippy, or is it too long?
Okay.
This Chippy up here. This campsite is not level at all. This campground is not level at all.
Okay, she's going to show you Chippy. Chippy is a 2020 Toyota Corolla. Why are you calling him Chippy?
Because we picked him up and Jared looks and was like, oh, somebody did a little something in him. He's got like chips in his paint and
Yeah, he's pretty well beat up.
dents. Needless to say, he did some off-roading the other day.
That is true.
We have an outtake video that we'll have to post. Yeah, Chippy goes zippy.
He is, and he's getting 38 miles a gallon.
He's got a, what do you call that, adaptive cruise?
Yeah.
Jared's obsessed with it.
Yeah, I love it.
Obsessed.
I haven't used the brake but like 4 times on this whole trip so far.
Today was the warmest it's been. It got over 60 degrees. Oh, it was so nice.
It was.
Perfect. Great day so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully there are hot showers tonight.
Okay. That's not our campsite down there. Hopefully nobody comes down there. But like, here's our tent.
It's been soaking wet every morning, so we just pack it up soaking wet and we get to the next place and we put it out to dry for an hour.
Yep. And then there's our fire pit. Our fire pit is like 4 foot deep. It's really annoying.
It's like a barrel.
It is. So we got a bunch of stuff down in there, hoping that it'll pile up.
We
But
got traditional dinner tonight. Looks like Jared's having chicken and dumplings. I'm having risotto with chicken.
dehydrated meals.
Delicious.
Yeah.
And nutritious.
I don't know about that.
Not as good as our crab sandwich today, though.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Peace out.